as a GPIO. Again, GPIO is a library that we need to import for configuring your GPIO pin. Then this is right now we are using board pins. So I have mentioned that there are two kinds of pins on a Raspberry Pi, that is board pin and a GPIO pin. Okay, so for our programming we are using a pin number 11 from the board. Okay, so again you go back to the data sheet of the Raspberry Pi and you can check pin number 11 belongs to which GPIO pin. Okay, so here I'm using pin number 11 as a board pin. Then GPIO.setup, that is 11 is the board pin. GPIO.out. So this is the output pin, that is the pin number 11. Now we have to write a function. You have to write a function. So you have to give the condition, that is while true, that is when GPIO dot output 11 comma true. Okay, true means 1 and false means 0. Okay, so when 11 comma true, that is true, if the condition is true while true, then turn on the LED. So when 11 comma true condition is there, turn on the light. Then there is a time dot sleep one. So this is the function to write a delay command. Okay, that is the time dot sleep in Python. So it will wait for 1 second, and then when GPIO dot output, that is 11 comma false, when this condition is true, then turn off the light. So that light will be off for, again, delay is time dot sleep is for 1 second, so it will wait for 1 second. So that is why uh, while executing this command loop while true, okay, so it will continuously on and off the LED. So this is the very simplest and simple and basic program in Python for LED blinking. Okay, also we know that how simultaneously if you want to uh, check the output in the Raspberry Pi, what you have to do is you have to connect the Raspberry Pi uh, pin number 11 to the LED. Also with the LED you need to connect the resistors, and then you can run this program. Okay, so for running this program, again I have shown you to how to create a editor file, how to write a program, and then how to execute the program. Okay, so this is one of the program. Okay, so similar way, now here is the task for all the students, that you need to write a program for blinking of two LEDs. Okay, so now you write a program. So I'll keep this as it is. You have to write a program for two LEDs on and off. Same way we have did in the Arduino programming, same way you have to perform. So everyone, so now it is up to you if you want to take a board pin or a GPIO pin. It is up to you. Only one thing you have to note, that you have to go to the pin configuration or pin description of the Raspberry Pi, right? And from that you have to select the GPIO pins or board pins. If anybody is using a Python in their home, okay, they can show me the output also along with their program. So I will give you 10 minutes time to write a code. I'll keep this code on. Over. Can you show the code? Anyone? Vishal?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you present the screen?
Actually, I have joined from mobile and typed code in the laptop, so I turned on my cam.
Okay, okay. Anyone else who has written the code? Please share the screen. Okay, students. So I have recorded one video. So there I have interface. Um, obstacle detector sensor, that is IR sensor with the Raspberry Pi. Okay, so just go and watch that video of interfacing of Raspberry Pi with the IR sensor. So it is there in the Google Classroom. Just now I have posted. The link is accessible. Please check. Just check link is accessible. Okay, so I hope that video is useful for you, and now you know how to run the program in on Raspberry Pi. Okay. Uh, right. So now I've given you the task, that is you have to write a program in Python. You have to write your program in Python for blinking of two LEDs. Okay, so that is the task. Once that is done, then you can upload it into the Google Classroom. Fine. So today we'll stop here only. I'll take the attendance now. I have posted one more video. The coding part I will explain in the next lecture, because we need to understand the interfacing of the mobile app, that is the Blink app. So next time I will explain you the coding part. The demo is shown in the video, that is how to control your LED or control any device of Raspberry from Raspberry Pi through your mobile app. Okay, so that you can also watch. So now I'll take the attendance. Yes, Rishabh,
Present, ma'am.
Kamini, Vibha, Neha,
Present, ma'am.
Akanksha, Pratiksha,
Present, ma'am.
Siddhi,
Present, ma'am.
Aditya, Pinkita, Rohan,
Present, ma'am.
Shraddha,
Present, ma'am.
Priyanka, Saurabh,
Present, ma'am.
Tajwal,
Present, ma'am.
Omkar,
Present, ma'am.
Sonal, Shivam,
Present, ma'am.
Virag,
Present, ma'am.
Kedar, Rucha, Bhaskar,
Present, ma'am.
Ajaz, Neha, Ameya, Rahul,
Present, ma'am.
Sneha, Rishikesh, Ravi, Shubham, Pranav,
Ma'am, Pranav
Gaurav.
present. 31
Yes,
present,
yes.
ma'am.
31 Gaurav,
Yeah, present, ma'am.
Devnathan,
Present, ma'am.
Rohit,
Present, ma'am.
Rutuja, Kas, Vishal, Neha, Paras, Hardik, Sandhya,
Present, ma'am.
Shashank,
Present, ma'am.
Aparna,
Present, ma'am.
Pawan, Pratik, Rohan, Shubham,
Present, ma'am.
Devashri,
Present, ma'am.
Pratik,
Present, ma'am.
Sagar, Akshay,
Present, ma'am.
Poonam, Saurabh, Nilesh, Omkar, Shweta, Saurabh,
Present, ma'am.
Sanjay, sorry, Kajal, Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Darshan, Hemant,
Ma'am.
yes,
Ma'am. Sagar is present 49. Having mic issue.
okay. Darshan and Hemant, yes. Yes, I have marked your attendance. 49 is present. Fine. Okay. Please complete your programming and then upload in the Google, our Google Classroom. Okay. Yes.